going on, everybody? I'm gonna get straight into this video. Okay, this is my first impression of BloodBorne. Before I say anything, the reason you don't see the gameplay is because there's an embargo on it, of course, and I don't want to get the copyright strike for putting the gameplay. So I'm gonna do it first impressions with the screen, the logo of the game, so that way there's no problems with anybody, cause you know how that goes on YouTube. Anyway, and you gotta watch out for other people that'll report you. So you got to be careful with things like that. So I don't have the permission to play the footage. I'm not going to. So here's what we got. So if you think I don't have the game, of course you can see the unboxing. That's the reason I actually put it up there. So when I talk about this, you'll know that I'm telling the truth. So let's get straight into it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna warn anybody out there, because some of you guys will actually hit me up on Twitter saying that people who didn't play Dark Souls actually are interested in this game. I'm one of those people. I tried Dark Souls and I said, man, I don't got no time for all that. I don't have no time for all that dying. I ain't got no time for it. You want to call me a pussy, call me a little punk, whatever you want to call it. I just don't got time to invest into a game where you die and you get like so far, but because you didn't light a fire or anything like that. I'm not into those dungeon games where you gotta like light a fire to save progress. I just always hated crap like that. The only game that was cool for me to do that, which was really stupid now that I'm older, is using a typewriter in Resident Evil. For some reason, I used to love that stupid crap, even though it absolutely made no sense. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, for those of you who didn't play Dark Souls, or you played it like me and you just didn't feel like you were down for like sitting there all day dying because the game was not necessarily say it's just difficult, because I don't believe in the game being that difficult, even though this game may rate that. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I was just like, I just didn't have the time to invest into a situation where I know I was going to want to throw my controller across the room. Now, with that being said, yeah, you can actually get into BloodBorne if you never played Dark Souls. So don't feel like you have to be from that genre, Lord of the Fallen, Dark Souls, to play this game. You don't. The game is a game that you can get on. But I will warn you now. I'm going to do like a full breakdown in my review, of course. But I will warn you guys right now. If you got any little bit of bitch in you, oh, this game's going to pull it on out. It's going to cut you open and pull that bitch right up on out of you, man. Oh, yeah. There's going to be some moments in this game. Yes, you're going to die. A lot. And you're going to die some more. You're going to want to keep playing, because that's the thing about the game. It is very challenging and it's fun. So with that being said, what I noticed right away is that the game challenges you. It pushes you to get better at the game. There's things that you can get, of course, to make the game easier for you, but the game is challenging, the game is fun, and the game looks dope. So with that being said, on my first impressions, yes, the game is actually pretty good, y'all. So I can't get into like a full breakdown because I need to play it a little bit more. At the current moment, I put a couple of hours in on it. So the game clearly is very long. There's a good story. It's a goth type of game. It's set in like that Edward Scissorhands type of era, where it's like really dark and gothic. And I actually like that. I actually like the way that they put it together, because some games do it and they do it in like a cheesy way. They try to commercialize it and everything. This game is just doing what it's doing. And the mechanics are pretty good. It feels a lot like Dark Souls. It's actually like the same mechanics to me, probably the same engine that was used. So with that being said, I think you guys are safe to check the game out. Should you buy the game? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you now. And like I said, I'm going to break this down in a full review. But if you like a challenging game, then you should buy the game, because you're not going to beat this game right away. If you are one of those people that you don't want to be challenged a lot, then this game is something that you may want to just check out first. Like, you may want to like borrow it from a friend or rent it and check it out first. But I will say that from first impressions, the game is not a cakewalk. So I'm just going to warn you guys now, because Dark Souls, I see why they compare it. But to me, it has better mechanics, just to warn you guys now too. Dark Souls felt a little bit more clunkier than this game is. This game has that feeling at first, but it has a lot of things to ease you into it if you just give it a chance. Now, I'm going to close out this by saying to you right now, I usually could tell I have a rule with games, like when I do a review. I usually could tell within 30 minutes to an hour if the game is worth any kind of like acknowledgement as far as like getting it or not. And this game actually was one of the first games that I played in a long time where it broke that rule. The first 30 minutes, I actually spent it trying to figure something out. And I was being stupid. I may play the footage for you guys because it's actually funny if you want to see it. But I died over and over. And I was doing something very stupid. But it was because of that gamer in me that I kept challenging myself, because I ran into this creature pretty much that kept killing me, and I said, I know this creature's killing me because I'm supposed to have something. It feels like I'm not doing any damage to the creature, but that, you know, that hardcore gamer side of me came out. I'm a fake hardcore gamer, by the way. I'm just a casual, okay? But I'm a fake hardcore gamer. In my mind, I'm the hardcorest gamer out there. You could play a game for 10 years, and I could play for 5 minutes, and I'll think I can beat you. That's just how I am, guys. I'm sorry. I just think I'm nice. And I am, though. But anyway, I digress. The point is, I kept dying because I know I needed something, but I just kept thinking to myself, I'm going to try and do this anyway. I was being very pig-headed, of course, and I died. So upon dying, I realized, I said, damn, I spent like 30 minutes just dying in this one spot. But that's when I realized, once I got the item I needed to beat the monster, because I'm not trying to spoil this for you guys, I realized, I said, man, this game is pretty good, because a lot of times in a game where if I just get to a point where I'm just doing something that feels like I'm doing it over and over, after about 30 minutes, I will lose interest in the game. So that's a good sign in itself. So I spent 30 minutes doing that, and I spent another 30 minutes just running around looking for shit, reading and all that. So this game is very intriguing. It keeps your attention. So with that being said, in my first impressions, yeah, BloodBorne's a go, guys. That's my first impression. The review will be up either Sunday or Monday, because the embargo is supposed to lift on Monday, but I'm going to see what I can do as far as like, you know, getting around that, of course, you know what I'm saying, but we'll see. I'm not gonna do nothing illegal, of course, because you know how them cats do out there. Them feds is watching, baby. But anyway, guys, let me know something. I can actually do a form of a review, but I cannot use the footage. I can do like what I did here. If you guys want me to do that, to say like, should you buy it, then I may be able to do that, guys, for you. But if not, you may have to wait till Monday. I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. If you do want me to do a review, like just talking over the screen, so I can like give you guys a full breakdown, I will do that for you and have that up for you by tomorrow, because I'm going to spend the rest of the day playing this shit, so I'm going to put quite a bit of hours on it. So if you do want that, let me know. If you want the gameplay, my normal review version, we'll have to wait till Monday morning, and then I'll put that up for you guys. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll get to that. Do remember to download the Android app in the description as well, so you can keep up to date with all my videos. And it's your boy Jimmybgaming. This is my first impression. Sorry it's kind of long and I was rambling a little bit, but you know how it goes out there in the field. It's your boy. I'm out. I'm going to play this game some more and die a little bit more and get nice. Later.